It's a great parable for our day. You have seen the figures about income inequality. You have experienced in our own this own election campaign, but even beyond that, in the last decade of agitation in this country, how the gap between the wealthy and the poor has grown and grown and grown. It's not grown equally. It's grown worse for people of color. It's grown worse for people who are under the age of 35. But it's grown for all of us in our culture. That increasingly the rich are really rich and the poor are really poor, not just in our country, but in all the world. And that's why this issue of income inequality, which is bandied about in the political sphere so much, is a very deep moral issue. Because, as we see in the parable, the riches blind us. We cannot see outside of the socio-cultural construct that we build around our lives to keep us safe, to keep us happy. We do not look outside the walls of our own gated communities. And we all live in gated communities of one kind or another. We cannot see outside them and know how it is that we are to touch the rest of the world. The Lazaruses of the world are now brought to us by the media every day. You can imagine in your mind the media pictures that you've seen, primarily recently of refugees, but of all sorts of kinds of people who are the Lazaruses of our day. And we are frustrated because now that they're in front of us, we can't even do anything about them. We're frustrated by how we are to act. The gulf between the rich man and Lazarus cannot be crossed in the parable. So we're given this parable as the Pharisees were given this parable to unsettle us. We are not the 1%. If you are in the 1% and I don't know it, we need a new boiler. But assuming that you're not, we are not in that 1%, but we are among the prosperous of the world. We are the ones who live in privileged lives. And the question the parable raises for us is, how has that blinded us? And even when we see, what can we do? What shall we do for Lazarus? And how can we break free of our gated communities in order to recognize and value and hold on to the humanity of our brothers and sisters?